Hello and welcome back to another video. This is the ARP studs for the Land Cruiser FZJ80 or the 1FZ-FE. ARP don't make studs specifically for that particular motor. So what people use is the Toyota Supra, which is similar. And the part number is 203 4205. 203 4205. I bought these off of Summit Racing. You can get them from different vendors online. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. Comes in a little nice box. Comes with a sticker and some information on how to torque it. We'll talk about that in a bit. Comes with the fastener assembly lube. You must use this to lube the bolts, the washer, when you install it. If you're using like regular head bolts like the Toyota ones, usually you put oil on it, motor oil, but they recommend you use ARP recommends you use their stuff. So on the 1FZ-FE, you have 14 bolts or 14 studs for the head. So you have 14 washers. And then you also have 14 nuts. These nuts are, I believe, they are 12 mil, but they're the 12-point socket. So you need a 12-point socket, which is the same one that's used to remove the Toyota head studs. And the nice thing about the ARP stud is that you can reuse these. So if, let's say, 2 years later you have to remove your head again, you can reuse these, unlike the Toyota studs or the Toyota bolts, the head bolts. Most of the time, those are TTY, which is torque to yield, and it means that the bolt will stretch and you can only use them once. They're super expensive. The Toyota ones cost like $16-17 per bolt, and if you do the math times 14, that's like over 200 bucks. So here are these studs. You have 14 of them. This is the one end. This is what the bottom looks like. This side goes into the block, and then this side has a little hex screw inside. And when you put this into your block, they tell you to just hand tight it, so you don't have to put any torque on it. So when you put the studs in, just give it a little nice snug. And then for the torque on your nut, they call for 3 phases. So what I read online is you want to do the same sequence that the Toyota called for. You want to do a 25-pound torque, and then do another round of 55-pound torque, and then your final phase should be 80 foot-pound. And that's about it, man. It looks really good, high quality. It's really sticky when it comes to you. Everything is pretty sticky. Even the bags are sticky, so they must have glued it up. But it's really nice and heavy. Feels super dirty. And this is what I'll be using on my engine rebuild, my head gasket rebuild. Before I install this, I'll go ahead and spray it down with brake cleaner. Make sure it's nice and clean. And you also want to make sure that the head hose on your block is nice and clean. Make sure the threads has been chased out. But this is the ARP heads, the ARP studs for the Land Cruiser 1FZ-FE. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.